everyone. Welcome to the Elemental universe.
So this is the home we were talking about last night.
Mm-hmm. This is my home. This is my home world.
It's very pink. I like it.
Yeah, it's a sakura forest. So I haven't been here in seven. I haven't been here in 7 months.
That's quite a long time. No
Yeah.
fun. I'm surprised after so long past the spring season, there's still sakura blossoms.
Yeah, but that's just how the elemental universe works. Nature is all around us.
So the flowers here don't die depending on the season?
I have the nature element, so I can keep them from dying.
I see.
Yeah, it's like, yeah, I can make them, yeah, they can be reborn or something.
They're very pretty. I've never seen any this close.
Yeah.
They don't grow in Spagonia. Shannon, sure, but not Spagonia.
Yeah. Anyway, you want me to show you around?
I would love that, Superior.
Yes, you are my little sister after all.
Big brother. Still trying to get used to that.
Don't worry, once the time passes, you will.
I'm sure.
Yeah.
It's still a little odd.
Yeah. Anyway, let's go. Home, sweet home.
Very sweet indeed. It smells just like cherries.
Yeah, cherries.
Because that's what usually grows in sakura.
Yeah, exactly.
Is it not?
Yeah. I wonder who's still here.
Superior?
Tusbaki? No way, is that you?
Yes, Superior!
No, Tusbaki, oh my god, oh my god.
Where have you been? Superior, I can't.
Oh my
You're already
god.
here.
Oh my god, it's been 7 months.
You're crying.
I missed you so much.
You too.
It's been 7 months.
I know.
I
didn't think that. I didn't think it would be. I waited. I stayed here. I did what we said that we'd do.
Hey, it's okay. I'm back now. Even if it's been 7 months.
7 months. Why didn't you? I wrote to you. I tried to send you messages. Did you not receive any of them?
No, I didn't receive any messages. I decided to go to a different world and go to my discoveries. I haven't heard from you in a few months. I was just busy.
I sent you flowers. You didn't receive anything? You didn't hear anything from me?
I was.
Well, where did you go? You went to another world? What world did you go to?
I went to a world
Where have you-
called. I went to a world called Mobius.
Is that somewhere here in the Elementriverse?
No, it's a different world.
It's a different universe.
No,
That's why the pact. That's why you.
Different world,
Okay.
or maybe different universe.
And-
I don't really care.
Maybe that's why you didn't receive any messages from me. If you were in a different world, it probably didn't travel that far.
Yeah, I didn't sense.
Why
I didn't
didn't
sense,
you?
I
Why?
didn't sen-
Why
I
7
didn't-
months? Why didn't you come back to?
I didn't sense your energy when I came here. It was a sakura forest, and I was with some. Speaking of that, I would like to introduce you to my little sister Min. Min, this is my
hello.
girlfriend. This is my girlfriend Tusbaki, the elemental of time
It's
and
nice
space.
to meet you, ma'am.
It's nice to meet you too.
She's pretty shy, but you just have to get used to it. So
Well, I can relate a little.
They would call me
I-
a big bro.
yeah, I know. I'm sorry.
So you're a big brother now?
Oh.
Yeah. But she's still
Have you
tough.
made-
She's still tough. I'm sure of it.
Any friend of Superior's? Anyone who he considers a brother, a sister? I'd say I consider as mine too. It's very nice to meet you, Min. I was in the middle of tending to the grove. I'm sorry I did not sense you earlier. I should have. I've been waiting here. But I've taken
Yeah.
care of the world while you've been gone. The others hadn't been around. I've been alone for a while.
Yes, I can tell why.
And to the libraries.
They've been busy with their own stuff. But hey, it's basically parts of life.
True.
And yes,
Even still,
the reason
loneliness
why
can hurt.
loneliness can hurt, and shh, damn it. I'm feeling all
It's
now
all
I'm-
right.
Now I'm feeling all emotional.
I knew you'd come back. I just didn't know it would be this long. But I
been
kept
gone-
faith.
I've been gone for 7 months, and I didn't receive your mails, the flowers, and everything. I was just...
I should have tried reaching out to you more. I should have gone out to find you, but I didn't want to give up on the promise I made first.
If I just, I don't know, taking you with me, maybe we would have learned, or something like that. But I guess that's in the past now,
Maybe.
and I don't want to ruin it.
Does this mean that your journey is over, or is it still continuing?
My journey isn't over when I say it's over. Not when I have you by my side and my little sister.
Should have, in all fairness, I should have given in to my curiosities. I should have, I don't know. Tried looking into your time stream at least more than once,
Yes,
but I didn't.
it's fine. Keeping track of time is your job. And there's this one, and speaking of that, there was this one time when I tried to mess with time, and then Tusbaki caught me red-handed. I was just being cocky.
Yes, you were. And if I remember correctly, I almost slapped you.
Yes, you almost.
You were messing with one of the most vital tomes in your past. You could have unraveled your entire history.
Exactly. And it was in that time where we were training, and I got she burned me once. But we were just young.
Literally and figuratively.
We were pretty young back then, so
We were still getting the hang of our abilities. That was back before we were masters, and now
Yeah, we've already
look at you.
we've already mastered our elemental abilities, but not our forms though. But there is one that we haven't mastered.
Right. It could take some time. No pun intended.
Yeah.
It will. It depends on the amount of times that we use it. Speaking of forms and all that, have you had any? Have you made any friends? Have you had many fights, adventures? What have you seen? I'm really curious.
I've made so many friends when I went to Mobius, believe me.
Well, like who? Can you give me examples?
There's a husky named Blue Star, and I've met Min, for example. I encountered her in a Chow garden when we first met.
A Chow garden?
It's basically
There are these little creatures that live in there. They're about yay big. Blue, usually with a little bit yellow. They say chow.
Yeah, they
That
say,
actually sounds very cute.
yeah, they don't say more
They
than
are
just,
very.
they just say Chow.
Oh,
Unless if you make a main breathing, they
that
go.
sounds adorable. I'd love to see that. Maybe I'll look into it.
I've encountered a yellow hedgehog by the name of AG, and she was in my world, but she was just pretty.
Baby's
She was
pop
just,
star.
I think it was the whole time travel thing that she's having trouble with. But I introduced myself to her, and she was pretty infatuated in what I'm doing, since she thinks I'm a nature god or something.
In training, but close enough.
Yeah, and
So many complications with that
and
title.
by the looks of it, I discovered that she's an angel.
Oh, another one. Have you met many?
Well, AG is well, I met AG, and I met someone by the name of Sailor Peace, and she's also an angel, the angel of life.
The guardian of Mobius.
Exactly. The guardian
So
of
just like you are
Mobius.
the guardian protector of this world, she's the guardian protector of her world. See?
Precisely.
Well, being
Yeah.
the guardian in your place while you've been gone has not been easy.
I've been doing
I've had a
it.
few issues.
I mean, I've been doing it for 1,500 years, and I'm still going pretty well.
To be fair, trying
you
to
two as well.
manage your job and my job at the same time, it's been a hassle. I've had to deal
Yeah.
with many a time freeze to get where I am right now.
Remind me never to mess with time ever again.
I have multiple times, and yet you still do it.
I was
And then you regret it,
I was being optimistic.
and then you try again.
I was being optimistic back then. Sure, I was a bit cocky, but I still paid attention to the rules.
Sometimes.
I was
Sometimes you paid attention to the rules.
I was just a very young hybrid who had problems controlling my actions.
And I was a very young, shy doormat, having trouble dealing with her emotions.
What else do you?
So, we were
what else-
both young.
What else do you think I fell in love with you when we first met? It's the nine tails you have. That's why I chose you.
But you chose me for more than the tails. But
Yes.
I chose you because you were the brightest among all of us. You literally and figuratively brought light to my life. You made me
Yes.
feel more confident in myself and what I could do.
Yes.
And you mastered most of the abilities that we have before any of us did.
But I was able to help you out first because you were struggling with one of them, including the mythical ones, the mythical emeralds, which consist of time, light, dark, void, and infinite.
Yes, I remember.
I mean, we've already...
Your element is not easy to control when it's not my main one. But to be
I mean,
fair,
we've
you've struggled with controlling my elements the most
Yeah,
out of
I've-
your arsenal.
I've been struggling with the time element while you've been struggling with the light element.
Yes. And it's not been easy, but
But
I think that I've done okay.
But I've definitely seen better days.
What do you mean?
Well, there were a few enemies that I have encountered.
What kind of enemies?
Well, there was an anti-version of me called Nefarious, who comes from the Enchanted universe. He looked exactly like me, but he had scars all over his face, and his battle armor was completely damaged. And
That does not seem efficient, and also I am confused. I have to meet that person
his
someday.
eyes were black, and his rings were completely pale.
Ew. That's odd.
Yeah,
Maybe that
that's
means
a
they're weak or losing energy.
I don't know, but I still need to figure it out in the archives.
I can aid you in that if you'd like.
Yeah,
That
but
would probably be useful.
Yeah, but that wasn't the end of it. I have encountered this anti that almost looks like my sister, Sailor Peace. She goes by the name of Sailor Anarchy. I've encountered her in a very twisted forest, and I got into a brutal fight with her, and I didn't last, and I thought I was on the verge of death. Or in this case, I just couldn't handle her I just couldn't handle her power. Maybe because I was holding back or something.
Maybe, but
And
that's concerning.
and she said two things that pissed me off to no end. She told me that she told me, and I quote, maybe I should kill you and bring the corpse to your beloved. And she said, maybe your sister can witness you being murdered in front of her eyes. Unquote.
Sounds like a monster.
She's more than just a monster. She's destructive.
I see. Well, if that was the kind of threat that she made towards you, I would very much like to meet this Sailor Anarchy.
Honey,
If she wants to meet your beloved,
and she wants to have me, and she wants you to witness me being dead while carrying my corpse.
it's alright. My katana is going through her heart. End of story. Alright.
No,
Keeping that on note for later.
Tusbaki, please. I'm alright now. Sailor Peace help me out. So, be lucky that I wasn't... Be grateful that I didn't die.
I am grateful for that. More than anything. Sorry.
Yeah. And I've encountered Bloodstar, who was completely ruthless in anarchy.
Bloodstar? What are these names? Nefarious, Sailor Anarchy, Bloodstar?
No, they're just
Brutal.
no, I'm just giving you a recap, that's all.
I know, but enemies and villains choose the worst sounding names, I swear. So gory. Anyway, continue.
I can.
Yes, I battled Bloodstar, and no, not that. For anarchy, saying those things to me really triggered my buttons, and I transformed into my dark demonic form, and I went all feral on her.
The elements. At least you got out of it, right?
Yes, but she ended up taking the victory, and I took the L.
And peace helped you after the battle was over?
Yes.
I might need time to process that.
But all hope
I might
was
owe
not,
peace a
all,
debt of gratitude if that's the case, for saving your life.
all hope wasn't lost, though. I went to the place called the Master Emerald Shrine, where the Master Emerald's home is. And I've met one Chaos Beast and 2 Echidnas. Knuckles, Tikal, and Chaos.
Alright.
Sailor Peace was able to...
I think I understand.
Sailor Peace was there too, so you don't have to worry about that.
Alright.
And I told them that I wanted to merge elemental energy with chaos energy, just so I can be a lot more stronger.
Merging what with what now?
Oh dear.
Can you explain what you mean?
I meant to say, I want to merge my elemental energy with the chaos energy, so I can get a stronger advantage.
And did you consider that that could go horribly wrong, or did you do it on impulse?
Yes, there is a price. Chaos energy, is not meant to be played with.
It's not easy to control.
Exactly.
Assume not. It's called chaos energy.
Speaking of that, I encountered I encountered someone by the name of Nozzle, and he had negative chaos energy, and he was able to overpower me with his power, and he siphoned all the energy within me, and claiming it as his own.
What?
I went into my void vortex. I went
Went
into my void vortex form, and not even that form was strong enough to stop him.
What? That should be impossible. How powerful was that creature?
That's just how
Chaos
chaos
energy is
energy
very
works.
unpredictable.
And
Yes.
you thought it was smart to mix elemental energy with chaos energy. Why?
Because
Did it work?
I thought it would. I was letting the merging process go. I was letting it merge until it was complete. But when I fought Nazo, I was completely wrong. I should have waited, but I hesitated.
Mother, no. Does she know?
Unfortunately not. Oh god, I'm gonna be in so much trouble.
Do you have any idea what she could do to you if she found out? She could, if she disapproved of that, you could... Oh dear.
Oh my goodness.
Okay.
Let's not be hasty here. Let's not be hasty.
Is this gonna do anything to the elemental emeralds? Is this going to have an effect on my powers and the powers of the others? Are you going to have issues with controlling your energy in the future?
Tusbaki the Hedgesune, calm down. Please.
Sorry.
I can tell what you're feeling right now, and I understand. But but let's just say there are some things in the past that I am not proud of. And I don't want to repeat, and I just don't want to repeat those mistakes.
I understand. I understand. It took me a moment.
There was just so many things that I wanted to talk to you about my discoveries, and I just didn't want you to have a feared look on your face.
For that, you know I worry about you and about a lot of the things that we deal with.
If you went to Mobius, if you went to Mobius for 7 months, I would feel the same thing as you.
I imagine so. And I imagine that I'd probably give you an absolute truckload of information and summary. I would do a lot more than you've been doing.
Yeah,
I would probably be like...
Again, all hope was not lost, and...
Walking journal.
to call in Chaos managed to help me out, manage to relieve me of my battle against Danazo, and they decided to give me a second chance of merging Elemental with Chaos. So it will never happen again.
What if you ever face Nazo again? What will happen?
If I go up against Nazo again, you'll do more than just beat me to a bloody pulp. I would be dead.
Not if I'm there too.
With a different...
What does it mean?
You would have to go in with a different tactic. You have to fight negative chaos energy with positive.
But when I was in my dark demonic form, it was negative elemental energy.
That's why you took it. Negative feeds off of negative.
But I wasn't in my dark demonic form when I fought him. I was in my void vortex.
And the void vortex is one of our strongest forms. It's not negative energy. It's one of the
it's
one of the
our
divine elements.
It's one of our divine elemental forms. Not even
Does raise a few
Nazo.
questions.
Yeah.
That does spark my curiosity. I will have to ask you about how that battle went, and even better, I could look back at it in the time stream and see what happened. Maybe the next time you fight him, it won't be without a strategy. I can help you.
Maybe, yeah.
And I can help wherever I can too with my research.
Yes, we can go to Spagonia.
And a researcher.
Yeah, we can go to Spagonia and learn more
Well,
about.
technically I'm a baker.
Yes,
I just like to read a lot of books.
Yes, she's a baker, and she knows everything about stuff, you know. There is a place
not
called
everything.
There is a place called Spagonia University, and there is a lot of books that are in there, and I think you'd be interested in seeing them, since you were in the time
I
library.
probably would.
Yes.
And the time
Pretty
library
sure
is
you're right.
technically infinite. It would be nice to be in a finite library for a change, and let's see what some Mobius books and literature and history are like.
Yeah.
Sounds so cool.
Maybe we can.
I mean, maybe
we can learn more about what. Maybe we can learn more about more about our world and how the elemental emeralds were created, and how the elemental weapons were completely made.
Right.
Thank God I still have my battle
And
axe
if you'd
of light
like,
and sun.
Perhaps, if you're a fellow researcher and librarian, maybe someday, I could trust you enough to bring you to the archives, to the time library. But that will take a while.
I
It's a thought,
understand.
however.
Yes, you need to.
I'll consider it.
You need to try to get to know the people that I've met, and they'll consider you as a friend.
Have you told them about me?
Well, Tikal noted. Well, I did. While back in the Master Emerald Shrine, I did tell Tikal that she reminds me of you.
Oh, that's sweet.
And the funniest thing is, she told me that, where's the wedding?
She was asking when's the wedding, I'm assuming.
Yes, but it was too soon for that. So, even though we've been together for
I think she
1,500
was just
years,
joking.
We are not ready for
What?
ready for a wedding yet. We are not ready for a wedding.
Yes.
Given you guys are much older than me.
yes, we.
Oh, you have no idea. You have no idea.
We've been living. We've been
I'm only
around for so
25.
long. Yes,
20.
we're.
You have a long way to go.
Yeah.
But it is
Most Mobians
admirable.
don't live that long.
Oh, I see.
But we're pretty special. We're pretty special. So
Makes sense.
yes, both me and Tusbaki are immortal, but it's a shame that you're not.
Oh, I see you more. I'm so sorry. I did not know.
Yeah, she's
Apologies.
Okay.
she's a mortal, but we have to respect it. But we have to respect these mortals.
Bringing you into the time archives that probably wouldn't work.
Never mind. But it was a nice idea.
We can still go. We can
Most
still go
things
to.
for people who can't really die, per se.
Yes.
Makes sense.
Being able to see into all of time and space, I think, requires you to have a lengthened lifespan in case you end up being stuck in a particular time loop for a longer amount of time than you'd like.
Yeah,
If you
the
know what I
first
mean.
time. The first time I've been in a time
Kinda.
loop, it did not go pretty well.
I remember, and it wasn't like a serious one either. It was a time loop, I think, of a normal day, but you kept reliving that day over and over and over and over and over again.
Yeah.
For some reason, you hated when I said a particular phrase after that.
Yes, I wasn't the elemental of time and space. I'm light and sun. That's your job.
Yeah. And I am not the elemental of light at all. I've been struggling to maintain.
All of that.
But Min also has powers. Would you like to show her?
Really? I can stand
Well,
back.
Don't worry, I won't hurt anything. I can
Alright.
do this with my finger. Fire.
What? That's
Yep.
It's
amazing.
just a,
She has.
it's just
she
a
has-
little flame.
Yes, she has fire. Believe it or not. It's one of the elements that we've mastered.
I noticed.
It's interesting. I'm sure
can
with time
also
that could be
manipulate my
incredibly
matter.
powerful.
Yep.
Can
What?
Manipulate my matter, ma'am.
Manipulate.
You guys call it shapeshifting.
Oh yeah, I forgot. She has the power to shapeshift into anything, but I won't let her show it right now because
Listen,
we just came.
I'm okay with it.
I came here. I basically bring her here to visit to my world. So after
Well, I don't mind. It doesn't
after-
hurt.
After all, it has been a while since we've seen each other, right, honey?
it's been far too long. Sorry,
It's fine.
Don't-
We're just reminiscing. That's all.
right.
You know, it has been. It has been 7 months since we've spoken to each other, and maybe it's about time that I take you with me.
Really?
Yes.
Are you you would do that? Are you sure?
As much as I want
mean,
to go back,
but
as
who-
much as I want to go, as much as I want to go back in time and try to do that, I'm afraid that I cannot.
Well,
Time.
I'd love to go with you, but
Time travel.
who will take care of the world while we're both gone?
we have our friends. We have our friends. They can try to protect while they're gone. While we're gone. Excuse me.
Fair enough. I
Yes.
suppose it couldn't hurt. I mean, I was more interested in staying home at first, but after hearing who you've met and what you've been through, I am curious to see what Mobius is like. I wonder. This is exciting. I didn't expect to. I don't know what to say.
As normal people would say, you would feel all of the hype.
Not sure what kind of phrase that is, but alright.
It means
It's cringe.
It means
Ah.
it basically means excited or joy.
Alright then, I am feeling the hype as well.
Let's see if my power still works.
Well, of course it still works. Gotten stronger. Hang on.
Chaos energy is
Increased? I think so.
Oh, chaos energy.
This is the kind of power chaos energy can get.
Yep. Thanks.
How does it...
Thanks to calling chaos, the chaos energy is fusing with my elemental energy as we speak.
I wonder how this would improve your elemental abilities and different attacks. We'd have to do a lot of different we'd have to do some experimenting, some trials with that. But
Yeah.
would love to see it.
We still have our elemental abilities, but what if we were to combine our elemental abilities into one?
I imagine it would be a bit chaotic, but it would take a bit of practice. But I would love to try.
I mean, imagine that they would be like multiple times stronger than our normal elemental abilities.
And consider fighting
Can't be
together.
in the realm of
We've always been
possibilities.
trained to fight separately, their own separate fields. I don't think we've ever tried fighting together at the same time, merging the different abilities. We've
I mean, we
definitely
haven't-
strategized around the same sparring field, but
We haven't sparred in a while, so maybe we should try to spar and test out our powers. I mean, I still have chaos energy, but I'm still letting the merging process go. Do its thing, you know.
I would be delighted, and I would love to see what they've done to improve your abilities, and I would like to show you some of what I have been practicing over the last 7 months as well. I haven't been sitting idly, mind you.
Yeah. Are they still working?
They're still working. Okay, an example, well, let's do the Chronos form, why not?
Aha, your associated form.
Well, why not? Still, let's not let the energy go to waste.
Yeah. Yeah, basically, me and Tusbaki have our associated transformations. For example, I'm associated with the light angelic form, while my girlfriend is associated with the time chronos form.
I see.
We're strongest in our particular associated forms. Or so I keep telling Superior.
Yeah, when I was in my time chronos form, it's not as powerful as my girlfriend's, and when I'm in my light angelic form, it's more powerful, but when she uses it, it's not.
Yes, and my light angelic form has its own issues, but I'm working on it. Still working on it.
But we still
Like
have our...
he said before, we're still training to master the forms, not the powers.
Yeah, but we still have our elemental enraged forms, which unleashes our animalistic side.
Right.
I mean, when we first unlocked those forms with the legendary elemental emeralds, it's like we were animalistic rather than just normal. We were running on all fours, trying to lay a hit on each other.
Was difficult, and I believe I remember you had to help me break out of that.
Yeah. But the good thing is we've already mastered that. We already mastered that form.
It took some time, but I think we have it down now, to a science.
Yep. Memories.
So many. I've got more memories in my own realm to look through now, so there is that.
Anyway,
Speaking of realms, how's yours?
well, the light,
Have you been maintaining it while you've been on your adventure?
Yeah, the light and sun realm is going pretty well. The realm is still radiating with light, and the sun all the way in the sky is still brightening as shine.
Perfect.
I mean,
Mine is still flowing smoothly, constantly moving.
I mean, I am your light and shining armor.
And I'm the stars in the sky that you see each night.
Mwah.
It's been a while.
Yeah, it's been a while too. Anyway,
Yes.
hope you didn't feel uncomfortable with that, sis.
No,
Sorry.
no. I see couples kissing all the time.
That I guess that explains everything. Anyway, would you like to come with me and explore the world of Mobius?
Of course I will.
Yes.
Of course I will. I would love to
said-
go with you.
Like I said, it's been 7 months. This is like the 5th time I've said that. Or maybe 4th, I don't know.
Well, it's fair.
Yeah. And then, since you're here, maybe you would like to join us? Or I can take you back to your home in Spagonia.
I want to get out of Spagonia for a little bit. I can't live my whole life there, you know? It means a
isn't that a
once-in-a-lifetime adventure. Then I'm willing to go. Besides,
Now, doesn't that
I want
sound
to support you.
familiar?
Sounds like the same
What do
thing
you
that you
mean?
said before you went on your adventure. You can't
Yeah.
live in this world forever. You have to go out there and see what
Yeah.
else is there for you to explore and discover.
Yes. And
Plus,
I can't
I
just
promised
leave-
him that I would be there to support him.
Yes, ever since we've reunited again in an island resort, she was giving me some advice on if I let my fears control me, then I won't be able to be powerful than anyone.
You won't live if you let your fears control you. It'd be a miserable life.
Exactly.
What did I always tell you? Look on the bright side the way you showed me how. You gotta practice what you preach, Superior.
That is why I love you. Mwah. Anyway,
Well? Do you want to look around the garden and see what they've done, or would you like to go now?
You know what? I'll stay. You know what? I'll stay here for the time being. It's been a while.
Just for a little while.
Nin, maybe you can stay here
This
for a bit if
acres
you
more
want.
of the groves that have been grown.
If
And
there's
I'm
no
sure
issues,
that's-
I would love to.
Yeah.
I keep interrupting you, I
yeah.
apologize.
No, it's fine.
It's okay.
It's okay. I mean, you do
I've been
have the,
doing the same.
I mean, you have the fire powers with you, so it won't do any harm.
I also
try not
think
to
that
let
this
it-
world would appreciate having its guardian back. I think, please help me. Please help me fix the sunlight around the grove. I cannot keep this up, I swear.
All right,
I need help.
I'll try to fix the sunlight. After all, I am
Yes.
I am the elemental of light and sun. After all,
There shouldn't be this many fallen leaves all over the ground. I think I might have done too much.
I mean, what else?
but-
I mean,
At least the
hey,
flowers look good.
look on the bright side. What else do you think you've been in this forest? I mean, you're wearing it. You are a Japanese expert. You have your katana with you.
I mean, yes, but, well, I'm not going to. But, maybe another time.
Yeah, but as long, but hey, as long as I have you both on my side, that's all that matters.
Be happy to get to know you over this little adventure.
Of course.
Yeah,
It was wonderful to meet a new friend.
and I would hate to lose one of you, my little sister, and my girlfriend. But I'm not gonna let that stop me. I've been through a lot ever
believe
since
you.
I've been through a lot ever since I came to Mobius. And with the second chance of me merging chaos energy with elemental, I am not going to waste this chance. As long as I'm around, as long as I'm with my beloved and my little sister, who's gonna stop us?
No one.
Exactly. So,
I think that I have a lot to show you. And a lot to fix. All of this grass
This
is not
is the
supposed to
lights
be
go
completely
awkward.
red, by the way. It's supposed to be more green than
light-
red. I have been doing something wrong, and I don't know how to reverse it.
hey.
The angle
We
the
are,
sun's off. That's
Wait,
why
what's
the grass is red.
oh, you can't see the sun?
Um,
You can't see the sun?
No, I can. It's just the angle is off.
Let me try to fix
right,
that.
that is part of the reason, yeah.
It's not for optimizational plant growth, that's for sure.
Well, I could never
It's
get
not
this
your
right.
fault.
Yeah, it's not. It was never your
It's
fault,
the fault.
Tusbaki. You should know this. You may, I mean, yeah. I don't blame you. How else am I supposed to keep the elemental of time in control?
Anyway, if you didn't receive my... Just a thought. If you didn't receive my letters and flowers, who did they send to?
I think I have to double check.
Someone's going to get a lot of, hours of cheesy poetry. No, nothing.
Don't worry, I'll check. Don't worry, honey, I'll check for the mails and flowers this time. And I'm not going to forget. Like the time where I was trying to keep the sun in order, but unfortunately, I was trying to keep the sun in order, but I forgot to keep a close eye on it, and the sun almost exploded.
right. In your earliest years, I remember that.
Yes, the sun almost.
Around that
Yes.
time, I think I froze the world for like 2 days. Was that was that what happened with my
I remember
my
I
own
remem-
special
I rem-
incident?
I remember that. You froze time. You froze time for
I think-
2 days, and
Oh, I remember Godmother was so mad.
yeah, you froze.
Because
you
the
froze
problem
the,
is, when the world is frozen, the sun doesn't move. Therefore, everything is still getting roasted. I mean,
Yeah.
time may freeze, but the elements still keep moving.
Yeah, you froze
So-
time. You froze time for 2 days, and I almost caused the sun to explode like a supernova. Yeah, if
You
I
can
if
see
it,
it get chaotic with when
Yeah,
we
it get-
start out.
yeah, it gets chaotic around in the element. It gets chaotic in the elemental universe. Believe me.
In
It
fairness,
seems
we were
like
children.
Infinite.
Yeah, we were just
Goodness.
we were
And I
just.
thought
You know,
Infinite summoning the sun to Mobius was chaotic.
I don't know who Infinite is,
what
but that. Don't worry about it, honey. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it, please.
Infinite?
This is something from the war.
Yeah,
That's
it's,
from what I've heard.
So you had a war?
I am going
No,
to have to
from-
look through so many time streams. I'm going to have to look through so many time streams about your world.
we can go.
I'm
we can
so
go to
Curious now.
Yes.
We can go to the
Yes,
time.
don't your mind,
We
please.
can go to the time library and find out, but that's not what that's not what we're here right now. We are here to
Besides
reminisce.
that,
Another
I
time.
can't go
We-
that
we-
time.
We can do that for we can save that for another day.
Well, you two wouldn't be able to. Like she's mentioned before, I can't go. I'm mortal.
Actually, I could look into your time stream. Your time stream, I can go into, and possibly I can bring you in there to be like a vision. I couldn't bring you to anybody else's past. I couldn't bring you to any future, but I could certainly look into your past. It could be.
Yes.
Well, as
I
long as you're
mean-
comfortable with it.
I mean,
I
the
have to
element-
have consent first before I peer into
I
other
mean, the
people's.
elemental universe has never seen a
Series.
mortal before, so you'll be the first ever one to witness.
Yeah.
Technically, she's the first ever one to step here as a mortal. Except for, I think a few months ago I sensed another here, but I thought I was imagining things.
Yeah,
Could have sworn I found
Okay.
scorch marks over on the side of the grove over there
but
too.
hey, stay with you can stay with me, and I can try to help you with that. This
Okay.
world accepts mortals, so you're always welcome to come here.
It accepts morsels in theory, because
I've been here before, there's no rules. Yeah,
say that's about right.
Yeah,
I wouldn't be able to get here on my own, I would assume.
yes.
Well, we'd have to maybe create some portals for you, but it wouldn't be that hard.
I can do.
I suppose so.
You know what? No, it's not worth it.
What?
I created a portal before.
You did?
Yes.
How long did it last?
Was it stable? Or, well,
It only lasted for a few seconds. 30 seconds. Take your time. Take your pick.
I have a feeling there's a bot coming in.
Oh,
What? What?
Like you're about to say bot, this happened.
But this happened.
Oh,
I did say bot. I wasn't gonna say but.
I realize now how wrong that sounds.
I thought you were saying bot like a robot.
No.
Yeah, we don't
Forget
have,
it.
yeah,
Forget
we-
it. No, I did not say
Yeah.
anything. Nope, nope, nope. I'm done.
Let's
Nope.
just say we don't. Let's just say we don't have technology in this world. Because
This is more social interaction that I've had in 7 months. I am so sorry.
it's
Talking
okay,
to him
it's
is one thing.
it's
Talking to
okay.
another person.
It's okay. It's okay. You're just going through some
I'm not
things. I
exactly
understand.
Miss Popular. So
Yeah,
you're
we're not.
fine.
Yeah, I'm not very popular, but I get used to it. I'm not very popular, but I get used to it. should do the
Well,
same.
that's fine then.
I will. It will take time, though.
Anyway,
You're looking
Yeah.
at
you guys wanna go?
Flowers.
You guys wanna go to the light? You guys wanna go to my light and sun realm and see how the sun is going, and the light and how the light is radiating?
Sure.
Why not? I'd be interested to see how it's improved.
And after that, we can go to the time and space. We can go to the time and space realm and reminisce.
Yes.
Yeah. You're gonna.
I'm sure
love
you'd
the,
love it. It's a
you're gonna love
vast
the-
Library of memories.
You're gonna love the time and space.
You had
realm.
me at
Go
library.
there.
It's different than the archives. My realm is it's constantly moving, but it's certainly available for you to visit.
Yeah.
So long as you don't
Still
delve into
excitable either
any.
way.
As long as you don't fall into any of the deeper memories that are at the bottom of the.
At the bottom.
You'll know when you see it.
But that's water up. But that's
Well,
water under
thankfully
the
I can
bridge.
fly, so I should be okay.
And you never told me you can fly.
Well, yeah. How do you think I get my deliveries done so
Scientific-
quickly?
Scientifically speaking, as long as she has the fire, she can propel herself, right? Like how
I would-
we
I
can
would-
with our
Well,
abilities.
I would expect
Not
her.
with my fire.
I would expect her to have
With my
the.
ears,
You
usually.
can just fly.
With my ears, sure. Not in
With
this
your
form, though.
I'm glad to have a sister.
It's hard to explain fully without going to any scientific
I was
abilities
expecting
of matter.
at some point I thought it was in help of the wind element.
No.
Since
I would thought so. I am confused.
I
everything's
would have to
confusing.
explain later.
Yeah. But anyway, let's go to the right. Let's go to the light and sun realm and we can relax there.
And hopefully fix the sun's trajectory and angle.
Yes, and hopefully it doesn't explode for a second time.
Please don't. We'd only have 8 minutes of life left.
Exactly.
It
But
takes
sin-
8 minutes
but
for
sin-
the light to travel.
But since I can look into the sun for much longer, I can't be blind by it. And the light.
It's just like if time were to collapse, I would probably be the last person standing. Anyways, moving on from
yeah,
that, I
anyway,
would love to go. Let's not
yeah.
drag this out any longer.
Yeah, let's go. Let's
I feel like we're stalling.
yeah, let's go and go to the light realm. I can teleport you guys there.
Okay.
All right, hold my hands.
Okay.
All right. Time space control.